All right, hey everyone. So real quick, I just want to go over the Beijing Olympics in talking about the event of the men's half pipe. When I got home from work today, the TV was on, and I noticed that Shaun White was appearing in his last Olympic Games. So I wanted to look into this and see what all is going to come of it. So I actually watched the event, even though I don't really know anything about the sport. But so Hirano, a Japan, what would you call it, player, he won the Olympic halfpipe gold, and Shaun White placed fourth. And it's interesting that he placed fourth and he didn't even get a medal, but you think four in the Olympics because it only happens every 4 years. I don't know. But what I want to get to is Ayuma Hirano, his birthday is 11/29, and he's the guy who won, the gold in the half pipe. So 11/29 of last year to today's date was exactly 73 days later. So 73 days after his birthday, he wins the gold medal in the half pipe. Gold medal and half pipe both equate to 73. And do note that this event took place in Beijing, China, and technically, like right now, it is February 11th over there, but I'm going by us in the US that today is still February 10th in this alignment. It just speaks clearly on how he got this, of course, and I'm going to put it together with what I'm going to present at the very end of this, because then it's just going to make even more sense. But so just seeing that 73 just put him right in place to get the gold medal, right? So also taking a look at his name, Ayuma Hirano equates to 56, Beijing 56, men's half pipe 56. So I mean, just it's interesting to see how far this all goes, right, with Gematria. And so just taking a look at the article, Shaun White closes out Olympic career without another trip to the podium. Throughout the whole event, they were really pointing out that he's 35 years old. Like, I don't know how many times they wanted to say that. And of course, I mean, he's the oldest person in this sport still, or ever had, probably the oldest to ever be in the sport. But I also want to point out that in his last run that he did, because they had 3 runs apiece and they took the best score out of all of them to determine the winner, but in his third run, he, I guess, landed what you would call a 1440 trick or something. I'm sorry if I'm not understanding that correctly, but that's the last trick he landed, because the next time he went up in the air, he came down and he fell. And so that 1440 definitely stands out, because we know Jesuit order equates to 144. So I wanted to point that out. But in regards to him being 35 years old, China equates to 35, half pipe equals 35. And the first place where he actually won his first gold medal was held in Turin, Italy. And I want to point out that Turin equates to 35, or they were also referring to it as the Torino, and Torino equates to 35. So I mean, that was the very beginning of his career, like getting kicked off with his first gold medal. So I don't know, I just thought it was something to add here to the blog to show all the 35s that I guess kind of led up to this. I mean that's the main sport he's known for, half pipe, 35, and he ends his career in China. I mean, definitely numbers to think about and realize. And then just in regards of his career taken off in Italy, and we're talking about the Olympics, should make your mind go to like the Roman Olympics, Greek Olympics, and definitely a strong relationship with the Catholic Church. Well, one thing that I noticed, Hercules' actual name, Hercules, I'm not sure how you would even pronounce it, but that's a 4 out of the 4 cipher overlap, including that 35. So again, I just think it's interesting that his career took place in Italy to begin with. And then looking at current this current article, this was his 5th appearance in the Olympics. And that stood out right away because it made me think of Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, because they recently went to their 5th Olympics together. And, you know, USA equates to 5. And they got their 5th straight gold medal together. I mean, it was just so much. They were Taurasi and Bird together playing in the Olympics. They were 37-0. And then just this past summer when they went in, they became 38-0, winning the gold. And gold equates to 38. So, I mean, what are the odds of that? But again, his 5th appearance as an Olympian, USA equals 5. I want to point out his birthday is September 3rd, like 9-3. Olympic equates to 93. And then going back to his last gold medal that he actually won was on February 14th, 2018. And just wanted to point out, because maybe there was some sort of foreshadowing here, but he beat then, who was a 19-year-old Ayuma Hirano. That's who came in 2nd place during the time of Shaun White's last Olympic gold. And here he just won today. I mean, something's probably there if you looked more into it. But just taking his full name, Shaun Roger White, it has that 214, just like how, again, that was his last Olympic gold on February 14th. But also take notice, of course, of the 191 and 79 overlap with Society of Jesus, 191 and 79. If you exclude his middle name, Shaun White equates to 128 and 142, a 2 out of the 4 cipher overlap whenever you write out 35 in word form. Again, coming back to his age and all the 35s we just covered, I just thought that was interesting to point out that, you know, he has a relationship by his name with 35. And Shaun White in the most pure cipher equates to 47. And like I mentioned earlier, that it's actually 2/11 in China, and 211 is the 47th prime number. So, I mean, kind of a good date for him to go out in regards to his name-number relationship. And on Twitter, the Olympics put out, "Thanks for 16 incredible Olympic memories," or 16 years. I don't know if I said that right. But of course, we often hear him referred to as the GOAT in snowboarding, and GOAT equates to 16. And the term snowboarder equates to 53, like how 53 is the 16th prime number. So, I mean, that was pretty much all I found, just in little digging that I did this evening on Shaun White. But so getting back to the 73 with Hirano here winning the half pipe 73 days after his birthday. In the women's side of the half pipe, American Chloe Kim wins her 2nd straight Olympic gold in women's half pipe. Notice her birthday is April 23rd, and if you ran today to her upcoming birthday, it's a span of 73 days away. Again, like gold medal 73 and half pipe 73. I mean, just think about that. You have on both sides, the women's and the men's half pipe, both gold medalists have a relationship with that 73, whether it was 73 days to their upcoming birthday or 73 days after their birthday. So, I mean, scripted like no other right there, right? Anyways, that's all. See ya.